Well guys, I said I will show you a fish when I catch it. Now, I've never caught a perch this small. It is unbelievably tiny. Believe it or not, I've seen this weight win a contest. I hope it's still on. For a little fish, it's got a bloody big mouth. It's in lovely condition. It's one of the most beautiful little coloured fish you'd ever see. It's took 3 maggots and a size 12, look. Now, that, my friends, is one of the smallest perch. Oh, keep still. Beautiful little fish, look. One of the smallest fish I've ever caught. I would say that's a 2.5 inch perch. That is gorgeous. Here, let me bring it to you. Lovely colouring on the side there, on the flank. His little gills are like razor blades. And he's got a little fish, it's got a real big mouth. Look at that. Real big mouth for a little fish. Right, I'm going to put him back. Little thing. And he's off. And away. When I thought I was going to catch something big in deeper water, you can see what I've caught. A little perch. Now, if you want to get interested in fishing, you can buy fishing books. Different species of fish that we got in lakes and rivers. Have a look at them. You can go on YouTube or whatever, Facebook, get on something, have a look. Find out your different species, your eels. Now, they say there's a fish out there called a zander. It looks like a giant perch. Some people said it's a pike perch, but it's not. It was introduced into this country, I don't know if it was from Holland or France, and it's a predatorial fish. And you will find them in the Great Union Canals, find them on the River Severn, and well, you find them virtually everywhere now, but very rare you'll find them in a lake. I've never been to a lake where they've got them, but again, a pike. Oh, that was nice big rise. A pike will eat because it's hungry. A zander, oh sugar, please. A zander will eat just for the sake of it. It just kills the fish. And I've seen a man doing fishing, doing a cookery program, and he caught his zander from out the lake, out the canal. He was on the Thames, actually, River Thames. Not by London, a bit further up where it's not brackish water. Brackish water is where the seawater meets clean water and it turns brackish. but it was further up. I think about 4 or 5 miles away from the main parts of London, on the River Thames. And this bloke caught what you call it, a zander, and cleaned it up and cut it and cooked it, just to show that you can eat them. But I wouldn't eat it. Yeah. I wouldn't eat a pike there. I wouldn't eat any river fish. That's the main thing. Because years ago, with carp, monasteries, the monks used to breed the carp, and that was one of their fish diets. But when they used to catch a carp, they used to then put it in a tub with clear water, like, you know, tap water, like, well, they didn't have taps in them days, you know, that from the well, and it was clean water, and they would change that water. I mean, oh yes, I'm into a good fish here. You're actually going to see me bring a fish in. It's a good one. I bet it's a bloody hybrid. I hope it's not. I hope it's a carp. Come on. Here we go. Now this is it's a first. This is I'm on camera and I've caught a fish down here on camera, and it's a nice carp. Just gonna go and get him out the way, sir. You bugger. Get in. Ah, that's it. Now, result. This is what we've come for. Our quarry. Oh, come here, you bugger. Stuck in the reeds there. Now, this is a nice common carp. You'll never forget. Come here and that, okay? Now, I don't want to handle him. I don't want to cause him no more stress. So I'm going to show you. Like so, I've got to handle him to show you. Now, this is about 2.5 pounds, probably 3. Nice, common carp. Oop. Keep still, you monkey. Keep still, yeah, gotcha, gotcha. That is a lovely common. That is what you call, oh, a nice fish. It's what it's about, catching them. Beautiful fish, look at that. Perfect mouth, everything. That's how I like to see fish. Perfect. Lovely colouring on it. Put him back in the net. Pick the net up and lower him in the water. You have to do it. Well, I said, treat everything with respect. Everything. Let me just move my rod over there. Just on the side. That's it. Again, as you always see me, I always grab the bottom of the net. See? Slide him in. Now that was nice. Whoops, I'm sitting on my bloody rod. Right, let's see if we can get another. That's nice. Come here. Oh, you got cooked now. Yeah. Now to me, just that one fish has made my day. Just that one. Because I'm here. T-shirts on in October. Sun blazing down. Nearly blinding me. By the way, I'm using reds and whites and yellow maggots. Bronze maggots, sorry. Because some people, when you go into a tackle shop, they go, what maggots do you want? You can buy white maggots, red maggots, all types of colour maggots. So when you go in, I say, what maggots do you want? They say, can I have a pint of mix? You buy them in pints. It's the only thing you can buy in pints now. And actually, I've come a little bit closer in. I'm trying to keep the feed going out there in the same place. Don't over catapults, just a little flick. Just get used to your catapult, how far you want to go. If you're pulling it right back like that, you're gonna go right out. I'm just pulling back enough, just enough to flick so it lands where I want it. It's a nice feeling to have when you catch a fish as well, because I can't explain the feeling you get. Well, in a way I can. When you hit a fish, you're playing that fishing, and there's thought somebody threw an hand grenade in the way that went in. When you're playing a fish, sometimes you'll feel a fish and it will just kite, just go back like that, and then all of a sudden, once it gets close, oh wait, another boys, once it gets close, it starts swimming away from you, and then that's where you learn how to play a fish. You don't just hook into it and reel like crazy. You let the fish fight, tire itself out, so it's easier to get into your keep net, landing net. And go on, please, another big one. Yeah, it's nice to play a fishing. Now that then, it kited for a minute, and then when it got close in, it started to fight. But it's that tugging you can feel. And as silly as it sounds, it makes your heart race a bit with anticipation what it's going to be. Now, I didn't see that carp until the last minute. I thought it was going to be a nice big hybrid again. You know, as I keep calling the bloody bream and the hybrids. And, well, mister. And you look and you think, oh, wow, great, let's check my maggots. Whenever you strike, as well, for you beginners, check your dragging bottom. Check your maggots that they're not sucked. If they're sucked, change them. There is some other things called casters you can use. That's when a maggot turns into a chrysalis before it turns into a fly. Because, yeah, Another tip as well you can do is because I use heavy line. Because I know it's in here, I use heavy line. And if I eat a decent fish, I want to be able to bring it in. I know there's fish in here 20 plus. So if I eat some at 20 plus, I want to be able to play in and hopefully land him. If he's a good strong fish and then just suddenly bolts at the last second, and I'm not using my reel properly or my rod properly, and he bolts off, I'm going to be in the world of pain because I've lost a decent fish. And I got up this morning and I thought, oh bloody hell, it's 9 o'clock. No, it wasn't, it was 8 o'clock. Got to turn my clock back. Downstairs, that is. And yeah, as I said, it's a waiting game all the time. And I know I'm doing well because it's constantly, float's constantly doing all that dipping. You can see it's flat, calm lake. Very slight breeze, very slight. It's say it's coming, southwesterly, coming this way. Yeah, coming this way. No, sorry, not westerly, north, south, north, coming from the south, coming towards the north way. And it's nice. Nice little breeze. As I said, I'm sweating here. It is hot. And my dream car's over there. I will never get one. I wouldn't be able to afford one. It's you know, your old Defenders. I love them. They are an iconic car. As I said years ago, I used to work at Land Rover. Well, I used to see them come off the production line. And I used to say, one day I'll own one of them. No chance. Yeah. I'm thinking about selling my old camper van. So I can put a deposit down on a smaller one, so I want to downsize. So I could, instead of using my car, throw everything in the van. It's already in the van. Camping, well, not a camping, yeah, camping bed. All I need is somewhere to cook, somewhere to sleep, somewhere to go to the loo, somewhere to store my gear, somewhere to sit, and that's it. Again, I'm holding my hand up to my face here because I'm facing that way, but the sun is hitting the water right here next to me, blinding me in my eye. Right, I'm going to cut you loose again. Let's see if we can catch another big fish. I think that perch was my boneless fish. Lovely boneless fish. Bloody hell, that bloke ain't been here 5 minutes. He's got a nice carp. But he's on a method feeder. Do I? Don't I? Well, we'll see. I'll give the floats another half hour and then I might change the method. I don't want to, but you know, might have better luck. bigger fish. Not like that. No, that was a lovely look. Even though it was only small, it was lovely to catch because it shows you what species are in the lake, and it shows you that the lake is doing well. When you got, well, you would class that as small fry, and that's nice because you can see he's looking after the lake. They spawn in here, of course, and of course that little thing, I would say that was about a year old, or probably 2. I'll have to look up on that. I'll ask what my wife's got in the internet for me. Say what size got me on the internet. I have got a picture on my phone. As I said, I've got to learn how. Oh yes, go on. I've got to learn how to put certain pictures on the videos in the corner. I would love to show you the one where I'm dressed up as Father Christmas. Missed that one. No, I've got him. And it's another. You ain't gonna believe it. Another big perch. I wonder if it's the same one. Oh, this is bloody comical, this is. About the same size again. Lovely little perch. Lovely little small fry. But, you know, he's got all he's done. I caught that perch and he hasn't even bit the maggot, he hasn't quashed the maggots, he's just sucked them up. He hasn't had time to munch them. Bloody lovely little thing. I'm catching, but not the stuff you want to see. Oh, trust me. Lovely gorgeous tail today, I'm catching little bits. Don't believe it. Making me look a bloody fool here. Well, I am anyway. Now that needs to go a bit further out, it's not far enough. Can't believe it, man. Really can't. Ridiculous. And again, I don't think I'm too good. I'm going to do this one. Come on, Colin. Yeah. That's better. Felt my one come off it. Why did you just have a poison and dropped it on? No. Me being stupid. Well, I'm going to cut you off, folks. Need a brew. Need a drink your poos. And see, now I'm going to make a drink. Got me floats in the water. I'm going to take my bail arm off, look. It's on my line. If I get a bite, it can pull it off and run. But as soon as I see that running, I'll be back. Show you on the next big fish, I hope. Or another little big one. Catch you later, folks. Oh, I'm enjoying this today. Really am.